The Boeing 747 ASB, the plane that almost replaced the 777. Before Boeing brought the 777 to market, they actually had a different design in mind, a converted short, long-range 747. The Boeing 747 ASB was originally envisioned as the perfect medium-haul airliner that could fill the niche required by airlines without having to develop a totally new aircraft. But despite some interest from airlines, the 747 ASB never took off. Pun intended. Let's have a look why. Now, the Boeing 747 ASB is a rather special plane because it was never actually built, nor did it ever see active service. The 747 ASB, ASB standing for Advanced Short Body, was designed in response to Airbus launching the A340 and the famous trijet McDonnell Douglas MD-11 in 1986. It was essentially a combination of the advanced technology of the Boeing 747-400 combined with the short body of the 747 SP, the special high-altitude super long-range version of the 747. When Boeing offered the aircraft, it had the following specifications. The aircraft was to carry 295 passengers, a range of 8,000 nautical miles or 15,000 kilometers. As it was the combination of both the 747-400 and the 747 SP, here is how it matched up. The original Boeing 747-400 could carry 416 passengers, a range of 7,500 nautical miles or 14,200 kilometers. The Boeing 747 SP could carry 276 passengers, 5,830 nautical miles or 10,800 kilometers. For those who notice the poor range of the long-range Boeing 747 SP, it was actually developed before the Boeing 747-400. Essentially, the Boeing 747 ASB was the second generation of the 747 SP with all the improvements so far. Compared to the two competitors on the market, the A340-200 could carry 261 passengers to a range of 7,600 nautical miles or 14,100 kilometers, and the McDonnell Douglas MD-11 could transport 298 passengers to a range of 6,725 nautical miles or 12,455 kilometers. Looking at the numbers above, it is clear that the 747 ASB was designed to beat off the A340 from Airbus and keep Boeing's grip on the 250-plus seats market secure. Additionally, compared to the MD-11, whilst it couldn't carry as many passengers, it could fly further. Boeing also claimed that the Boeing 747 ASB could get there 30 minutes earlier than anyone else on the market. Of course, as it was never built, this claim cannot be substantiated. The aircraft was designed for long-range travel and actually had a crew section in the tail of the plane. This is in addition to the two bunks for the pilot crew near the cockpit. The Boeing 747 ASB came at a very strange time for the aircraft industry. Fuel prices were very high and airlines were looking at new fuel-efficient twin-engine aircraft like the A330. Thus, Boeing was not able to secure any orders for the new Boeing 747. Boeing would take notice of these trends and go on to release the Boeing 777 only 2 years later, quietly shelving the Boeing 747 ASB under what could have been. The two competitors of the 747 ASB would go on to be retired for the same reasons many years later. One has to imagine that had Boeing sold the 747 ASB, we wouldn't have the 777 series or the new 777X coming out later this year.